All right.
He wants to come in.
And then he bolts right back. Okay. Good morning, beloveds. Yeah. Tom tried to bring me the cat, and the cat bolted right back out. And it's just been... there's too much stuff on my phone. So I was taking pictures off my phone. I was moving him to my computer so that I could move him into, an external drive eventually. And the pictures that I was taking off were the last pictures we took of Foster and Gabby. And they've been gone for over a year now. Which, is hard, but it is what it is. And so I think Tom was trying to bring me Dante to comfort me. And yeah, Dante's not interested. So I also found out yesterday that my doctor is retiring. So I will have one more visit with him in December because he's retiring in April. So yeah. Then I'll probably just move to another doctor in the practice. It's not like he's been my doctor for that long. I think he's been my doctor for about 4 years now. So I do like him though. So hopefully I'll just transfer to a doctor in the practice because I like where the office is. I like, all that stuff. So here we are. All right. But that's not what you're here for. You're here for the appendix. Because we're going to do richer living today, which may or may not have anything to do with money. And frankly, in my opinion, richer living has very little to do with money. Is money necessary? Yes. But richer living is about the warmth and the color for me. It's about Dante and about the fact that my partner, was trying to bring Dante in here for me. Because, it was a kind thing to do. It's about going to dinner with your friends. It's about spending time with your friends. It's about all of the random stuff that we talk about when we're together. It's about going to the park and throwing peanuts to blue jays and squirrels and cardinals. That's what makes my life rich. Is the people and the animals in my life. But I'm sure Ernest will cover that, and we'll see what he's got to say. But let's do the housekeeping. And all the housekeeping is me reminding you that we are Creative Life Spiritual Center. Website is creativelife.org. Constant contact email info@creativelife.org. Get you one email a week. Tells you what's going on for the week and the month. The hot links are hot. And it is a blind CC, so nobody will see your email. And then I'll mention the social medias, mainly from the standpoint of we don't monetize them. We don't want to deal with the ads any more than you do. So please go like, subscribe, follow based on which platform you're on, and then engage with the individual posts by reacting, commenting, and sharing. It bumps us in the algorithms. More people see our stuff. So a free and easy way that you can support the center is get our stuff in front of more people. All right. And we are Creative Life Spiritual Center or Creative Life Spark, and I'm the running Rev Ryan across all of the social medias that I am on. So, and I in particular want to mention, if you're watching this on Facebook Live, I want to mention the two YouTube channels. Creative Life Spiritual Center's YouTube channel, and then the Running Rev Ryan YouTube channel. Because all of the stuff that I do is on the Running Rev Ryan YouTube channel. Some of the stuff that I do is on the Creative Life. Our Sunday services are there. Some of our special events are there. And a couple of the books that, like Danielle does midweek meditation. So there is a playlist for those. We've got a little Spanish language content that's on there. And like the first 4 chapters of the Science of Mind textbook is on there. This thing called You is on there. Christian Science Mental Practice by Emma Curtis Hopkins is there. The Emerson essays that Jesse is going to be teaching next month are on that channel as well, on the Creative Life Spiritual YouTube channel. Now they're also on the Running Rev Ryan because everything I do, that's where it goes. It goes to live in perpetuity because Facebook deletes them after 30 days. But Facebook is a good way for me to do them and then move them. So here we go. Let's do, so as I said, this is the process of Science of Mind. Ernest Holmes sat down with Willis Kinnear and they lined out the how, the what, and the why. Science of Mind, the process of Science of Mind. And so, and in the appendix, which is what we are doing, he did this is where he's giving you real world examples. These are probably exact situations, obviously names changed to protect the innocent, that people have come to him and say, hey, can you teach me how to treat about this? Or, hey, can you do a treatment for me about this? So they are real world examples. So let's find out. So he gives you a little explanation about what he thinks about the topic, and then he'll either give you an affirmation or a meditation after it. And then you can use them the way, you can either use them or rewrite them however it makes sense to you. So let's see what he has to say about richer living. Why should we go through life as though it were something that had to be endured? As though there were not enough good or joy to go around? Are we not always limiting the possibility of love or affection, of appreciation, and of common everyday good things of life? If we really are in union with a divine source, then there should be a feeling of abundance to everything we do. An abundance of friendship, an abundance of self-expression, an abundance of everything. For the more abundant life contains all things, whether we call them big or little. It is a sense of this more abundant life that we should acquire. A feeling of the urge of that which is greater back of everything we do. That was an awkward sentence. Let me try that again. It is a sense of this more abundant life that we should acquire. A feeling of the urge of that which is greater back of everything we do. A sense of the flow into our consciousness of the divine intelligence. A feeling that the creative imagination of the whole universe is centered in our creative act and flowing through it. We should consciously practice this more abundant life, not only for any specific thing or good we desire, but for the realization of the all good flowing through everything and everyone. Should we properly attune our consciousness to this divine abundance, automatically we should find a betterment in everything we do, a broader and deeper experience, a higher realization, and a greater good. See, that's what I was talking about. I can name you the specific things that make me feel abundant, but it's also just about that feeling of the divine infusing everything. You know, there's nowhere God is not. And that's what I believe. That's why I said it's the richer, it's the warmth in the color. It's the warmth in the color. And I like that he started out with life shouldn't be something to be endured. You know, we get to create our lives. We get to create our lives. And so that's what this is about. And I do like the idea of that feeling of abundant life is to feel the divine in everything. It definitely does make you move through the world different. It makes you interact with the world differently. So let's see about this treatment. And then after that, he's going to give you real short ones. So I don't know how I'm going to handle that, but that's tomorrow's problem. Or tomorrow's invitation. I hate to call it a problem because I don't think it's a problem. I think it's an invitation. So here we go. This is Ernest's treatment for more abundance, a richer life, richer living. Today, I expect the more abundant life by keeping my every thought and expectation open to new experiences, to happier events, to a more complete self-expression. Giving out more love, I know a greater love in return. Sharing with life whatever good things I have, I know life shares with me the good it possesses. Seeing beauty everywhere, I have a revelation of still more beauty. Seeing joy in everything, I know genuine laughter. More deeply sensing the divine tranquility in which all things exist, I have a deeper consciousness of peace and security. Through it all, I know that I am in the embrace of a warm, loving presence forever seeking an outlet through me. Just kind of want to pause because that was a really good one. That was a really good one. And in here, it says giving out more love, seeing more. I see more, appreciating more. So what you focus on, you get more of. So if you are focusing on the joy, you are focusing on the beauty, you are focusing on the laughter and the love, you're going to get more of it. That's the way this works. That just is the way this works. And richer living, it's about greater self-expression. And that's where I'm going to remind you, your life is your gift from the divine. It is the divine's gift. Your life is the divine's gift to you. What you do with your life is your gift back to the divine. And when I think about it that way, it's different. But I need to wrap this up and move on. So now I'm going to encourage you to have a great day, a wondrous day, a fantastic day, a magical day, an enchanted day, a wonderful day, an awesome day, an amazing day, a take care of yourself day. Let's wrap this week up day. You got this day, a drink plenty of water day, a stay out of the heat day, be aware of the heat day. We are under heater advisory again today. We may get some thunderstorms, so, go dance in the rain and stay out of the thunderstorms day. Cuddle your fur babies day. I say thank you to your partner for the kind things that they do day. Make sure you eat something today. Day. I fasted yesterday to do blood work. Not my favorite. But the barbecue for dinner was good. Eat something really amazing day. Do something just for yourself day. Do something for somebody else day. Go look in the mirror and see the divine looking back at you day. Tell somebody you love them day, including yourself day. A good day, and if that is too much pressure, simply have a day. You are enough, just as you are. You are a beloved expression of the divine. You are a brilliant light, divine spark, spirit in motion, God in action, an absolutely beautiful masterpiece, and a work in progress at the same time, at your own pace. Okay? And, as Reverend Jesse likes to call us, you are a godling. So explore the truth of your being. Get to know who the divine knows you to be, because the divine knows you to be good. And from there, anything is possible. Anything at all is possible. All right, beloveds. As I said, I'm going to move on to the process of my day. Reverend David should be on around 5 p.m. No, Reverend David will be on this afternoon. I'll be back with you around 9-ish because tomorrow's Saturday, so I get to go to the park. So I will see you after the park. Take care of yourself.